folds up and ends up in this bag. So when we're really out in the wilds, I dig a little hole and then bury it. And the contents are peat moss and sawdust, and yes, because we don't separate, but it's good for the environment. It isn't a problem. You don't get ugly toilet paper. We just walked down the beach and into the bush where obviously somebody had camped in the past, and there's toilet paper all around one tree. So we're not doing that. So you can find a nice soily spot and dig it in.
In the bush.
And that's not near shore. I take a walk into the bush. Here we're lucky. There are two thunder boxes, and one's not being used. So I just dumped it there. Very easy. And when I dump, I'll take you and show you. Show D while I'm talking about this untasteful subject. So I'll show you how the pail goes, and I don't rinse it in water, nothing. So I just take a bit of toilet paper and clean up the edges partway down so it looks decent. This is the pail we keep handy, and that big pail has the mother load. Sawdust, 50-50 sawdust and peat moss. And it does not smell. So to start it, about 3 or 4 of these scoops. And this is a beach shovel that we got off the at the beach. So you see, I'm not using fine sawdust, so it shouldn't kick up in the air a lot. I'm using really my table saw cuttings. They're not sanding dust. So that's what I use, and we have it. Oop. Normally I don't hit the handle. Again, I'll explain. One hand versus two hands would be better. So I'm moving slow for that very reason. So there it is started. If you notice, that looks pretty clean, right? Throw that back in. Put the lid on without knocking the whole thing over. And we put it back down in the corner. That I have a bungee cord. So I designed this. There's this box in behind which is painted brown. Everything's painted brown, including the pail. Now again, 2 hands would be nice. And then it fits nicely. This seals pretty nice. You can sort of see the line of the pail around on here. So it fits pretty snug. And basically you have a full toilet. It's at the same height as a regular toilet. You can get a feature that I don't like about the box ones. This is handy because it can be moved. It doesn't fall over. We drive and hit bumps and everything. It's never been knocked over. You can put your legs down around the side as you would on a regular toilet. So when I had my hip, before I had my hip replaced, that was really nice that I could actually stand up, because it was very difficult with the box types to get your legs in behind to help get you up. So I always had to grab something and pull or whatever. So that's the idea. And you can see there's nothing terrible about that. You cover any deposits anyways, so you don't really see anything gross. And if we were away from an area where we can't bury it, I don't feel terribly guilty pouring this into a double-bagged garbage bag. Many systems for van life and so forth uses basic bags or whatever, but I wouldn't feel guilty pouring this into a doubled garbage bag and throwing it out with my regular garbage in a garbage bin, because diapers, dog do, all that stuff. And this actually has some nice compost with it. We have some spray because you have your afterglow, right? And we have a little vent here so we can keep the curtain down and let the air clear. So, and we do not mix. I'll repeat that. Sorry, we do not separate. I'll repeat that. We have our little spot. Bottom line is that's very efficient. It's about the simplest toilet you can have, and it smells like garden soil. So all good. So I thought I'd show you that. Thanks for watching the fun stuff.